We present to you Around Productions.
The Negro didn't make the game. See, as long as someone is giving you something, he can always take it back. And this is the mistake this is where our people are making the mistake. We are sitting, waiting for whites.
Nobody gets anything.
I don't mean it in that sense. Either in court or out of court, we've been sitting and waiting for the man to give us some concessions. Now, whenever you ask if you're asking the white power structure for jobs, that's only a temporary solution. If you ask the white power structure for housing, that's a temporary solution. As Mr. Farmer said, where the Negro used to ask for equality, now he's asking for more. He's asking for more than equality. Well, likewise, if they give us more than equality, 10 years from now, we're going to be asking for more than that because the problem has still not gotten a real solution. Just one moment, let me finish what I'm going to say. As long as we accept the temporary solution, the problem will go unsolved. It'll be solved for you and me right now, but not for our children. If the black nations in Africa, most of which have a less number of educated Africans than exist among black people in this country, yet they can establish their own independent nations and try and create a future for their people, then Mr. Muhammad says here in America there are enough black people who profess to be educated, and with all this talk about equality with the white man, if we're equal with the white man, why can't we separate from him and set up our own government and go for ourselves and solve our own problems?
I'm about to say something that's going to trigger the room, but I encourage you to hear me out, okay? Integration wasn't the answer. Hear me out! Hear me out! We integrated, but we don't have equal rights. They implemented all these systems to make us enslaved, but just in a low-key way. I mean, redlining, incarceration facilities taking in a lot of black men, war on drugs. And not to mention, they literally put us at a disadvantage in every single possible statistic you could think of. I think, now hear me out, I think what we should have did was stay to ourselves, improved our community, and created a bunch of Black Wall Streets. I mean, areas where Black-owned everything is prospering. I mean, like, just think about it. Just imagine a society where Black teachers are teaching Black students only, Black therapists for Black people only, Black doctors practicing medicine on Black people only, Black people selling products to Black people only, Black people governing Black people only. Because let's just be honest here. Do you really think it was right for us to just be next to the people who were feeding us the alligators, spitting on us, beating us, getting dogs to bite us, hosing us? No. And just hear me out. But integration was high-key just a way for them to enslave us in a low-key way while also stealing our culture and creativity so they can profit millions from it. Just hear me out. I think what we need to do is fix our community because we're divided right now. Come together and work on building a society of Black Wall Streets. Just a bunch of Black Wall Streets. And we need to start gatekeeping again. Like, gatekeeping the fuck out of our culture. I'm really on my Wakanda shit with this. But if y'all agree, I think this is a plan. And I think we just need to come. I think about it, okay? Just let it sink in. Think about it, okay?
And the squad I got on